The thing about assessments are valuable. It doesn't matter whether you're doing Myers-Briggs or you're doing temperament assessments or something like that, or you're doing DISC assessments. They are good to give you a sense of kind of your preferred ways of behaving, or your preferred ways of interacting with people, or kind of what drives you, what motivates you. Assessments are good, and I use them with my clients as well. But the problem with it is, it's not with the assessments, but it's so often the way people take what they learn from them and apply it in their journey. A lot of people use their assessment to make excuses for what they're doing and to make assumptions about why they're going to do it. Somebody can say, well, this is just me. That's one thing. It's not to say that it's wrong, but here's the thing. To what extent is that part of you getting in the way of what you're trying to accomplish? Or when you're talking about a team aspect, to what extent is that getting in the way of what your team is trying to accomplish? Are you putting roadblocks up? Are you making it so that your team doesn't communicate well? It's one thing to say, oh, well, this person's like that, this person's like that, this person's very detail-oriented, this person's very choleric, this person is whatever. But that's not the full answer. And so often we have to be careful that when we coach people, and when I coach people, and when leaders work with their people, understand what their preferences are, understand kind of who they are, but find ways of coaching them to apply it in a way that benefits the team. What I always do is I put it down, I say, based on your results, here's what it suggests that you are. And then I ask the person, do you agree or disagree? And what parts? And it's interesting that most agree with what they saw, but every now and then there'll be somebody that there's one little piece that they disagree with, and what they realize it was picking up on something sort of insidious based on their journey at that point. Doesn't mean it was right or wrong. It just means it helps them understand. And so I only want to point out with this short video the aspect that how you apply what you got from those can often be the problem. The assessments are all good, but if it leads you to make assumptions, if it leads you to make excuses for why you interacted the way you did in a way that may not be effective for the team, and this goes for leaders as well. If I say, hey, I'm direct, so you just go do this, and that's not getting me where I want to go, maybe I should change how I input that.